everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie. If you've never been here before, on this channel I upload whatever I want, and you're watching Vlogmas day 1 for 2025. I can't believe it. You guys saw my morning routine. I'm trying to get back into the flow of having a routine after Thanksgiving. You know, we had a little lull there, but I now have my face makeup on and I'm going to be introducing something this Vlogmas season. And I don't know how it's going to be received, but it's something that I want to do and something that I've been thinking about for a while. I'm gonna do that right now. But it's 7 a.m. now. I've obviously done my workout, took a shower, got dressed. Well, this isn't the top I'm going to be wearing, but I'll talk about that in a second. I haven't done my hair either, but I have done my base makeup. So basically my days are going to be very monotonous. I have a long-term sub job, and so every weekday is going to be the same. Last Christmas season I also was subbing, but I was picking up day jobs, so every day was different, and that kind of added an element of surprise to Vlogmas. But because I know where I'm going to be every single day of the week up until December 20th, I will only have the 20th, the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, like that last week, 5-6 days of days off. So I want to still do Vlogmas and keep myself motivated to keep filming and editing, but also a way for people to come back and not get bored of every day. I know some people just really don't care and they just want to see everyday life, but I want to add an element of surprise, kind of advent calendar-esque. So I was scrolling on YouTube Shorts the other day actually, and I came across this account. I will pop it up on the screen, but this is Mary Rose, and one of her YouTube Shorts came up and I subscribed because I want to see more. But basically she has this idea where she rolls a die or a dice for what eye look she's going for. Now, probably like almost 3 years ago now, on my YouTube channel, I was getting ready for like a sub day and I was showing like project pan items, so makeup that I want to get through, because at the time my makeup collection was a little bit larger and I was trying to like update within my YouTube videos or my get ready with me's, but I wasn't really doing them as much. Safe to say, I have kind of gotten my makeup under control as far as like my face makeup. So all of my face makeup is in here. I have one foundation, I have one concealer, one brow gel, one blush, one highlighter, one powder. I have one of everything. One bronzer, one primer. I don't even have a setting spray in here because I am out. But I ordered a bunch of new makeup, not to say like, not to say, girl, you just said you got it under control, only because everything is now running out around the same time. Like that's how much concealer I have left. This is what my bronzer looks like. And so if you watched my Vlogmas last year, you would have seen that I needed to up my makeup again. And so now it just so happens that my makeup will run out around December time and I'll need to make a big purchase. So I just made a big purchase on Black Friday from Ulta, and I'm hoping it comes in soon because a lot of my makeup I am scraping by. Like my foundation, it looks full, but it's really just sticking to the sides. There's not much in here. My mascara is so dry. So there's a lot of products coming that you'll see, but one thing that I did not get under control is my eyeshadows. I just don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis like I do for the rest of my makeup. So I'm very proud of my progress here, but I want to use up my eyeshadows. Now, you will see some eyeshadows that are old. I'm talking 2016. Is it expired? Yes, but until it starts to give me a reaction, I feel like powders don't expire as much as like a liquid or cream product, but as you can see, or as you have seen, I go through those pretty quickly. So back to the idea that I saw on YouTube Shorts, I am going to be, every single day that I wear makeup, I'm going to try to roll the dice for eyeshadow. Now, I do have to go to work and I work at an elementary school. So if it's gonna create a look that is just too much for me to be comfortable with going to school or going to church or whatever. Which, like, the weekends and everything is like different. Like, if I want to just play with makeup, that's fine, but like I want to be comfortable in it. So if it's gonna be too much, I'm gonna veto it. Also, there might be days where I don't wear makeup, and so obviously I'm not gonna do that. But about 3 days ago, I counted my palettes. I had 8. And I had a palette. It was like the Morphe, like, think of the James Charles Morphe palette before he made his like brand. So that rainbow one, but before James Charles, it was just Morphe's rainbow palette. I did have that, and that was back because when I was like 16, 17, like a teenager wearing makeup, I was doing eye looks, okay? Think it was the time. It was of the time. Anyways, I thought to myself, if I roll the dice and it lands on this palette, I'm gonna be so mad. So then I was like, why do I have it? So I tossed it, and I don't feel bad about it because it was extremely expired, I'm sure. So now I'm down to 7 palettes, and I will show you what those are. So up first, I'll just start from first in the stack. This is the ColourPop this is the ColourPop Yes Please palette, and this is the vibe of it. It is very fall-esque. But as you can see, I'm not necessarily trying to hit pan on any of these during Vlogmas, but I do want to encourage more use out of my eyeshadows. So there are some, I hope the camera is picking it up and not just my face. There are some shades in here that I have definitely used a lot more, like this shade right here, this peachy one. It has a nice little dip in there. So then there's this one. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. These are the shades that I have in here. Obviously these two are very old. All these palettes are old. I think the newest palette I have, I'll show you right now next, is Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I was gifted this for my birthday like 2 years ago. So it's definitely not new, but it's the newest one. And I don't really buy myself palettes anymore. I think the last time I did was the Morphe ones that I'll show you. This one and this one. But again, that was in like 2016, 2017. The rest of these were gifted, like the Sweet Peach, this one, and the next one I'll show you. But this is Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I love these shades, but it's also pretty fall-esque. So there's that one, and I do keep it in the box just because the like suede of it, I don't know, I just get like, I get nervous. Then this one was also gifted. Like I said, this is New Nude by Huda Beauty, and I've had this one forever as well. And this one isn't necessarily fall, but it is more neutral pinks. So there's that one. This one I bought for myself. This is the Jackie Aina palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love the like size of Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, but I also love like the outsides of them. Anyways, these are the shades, and I love the shimmers in this one. And then these two I also bought myself. These are probably my oldest palettes I have. Look at the old like Morphe like logo. I have Morphe Copper Spice and Morphe Second Nature, and these are both very fall coated. So here's this one. A lot of neutral mattes up top, and then there's shimmers down here with a black. These shimmers, I don't think it's because it's expired. I've noticed this since I've had this palette, but these shimmers like barely show up. So that can be a good thing if I want like a muted look. And then this is the other Morphe palette that I have. This is the largest palette I own. This was the size of that rainbow palette, by the way. And these are the shades in here. Very dark, very fall. These reds and oranges I would be scared to get. And then yeah, like I said, these eye looks are these colors are very dark down here. I taped the like sleeve plastic thing cover to the top because it has all the names. This black one was a tragedy. It fell out. A casualty is probably the better word. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is I am going to I'm gonna try to do every day I wear makeup. But I have my iPad, and I'm not gonna lie, I've already done this twice over the last week because I just wanted to see how it would go. But I have my iPad. I'm gonna unlock it. Hopefully it's charged. It's on 43%. I'm gonna open Google, and Google has this thing, like if you look up random number generator, they have like a ton of different tools down here, and I just clicked the dice. Because I have 7, I'm just gonna go with 8, 4 palettes is a lot. I'm taking both the dice off. Let me explain what I want to do. So I want to roll the dice for how many palettes out of the 7 that I have that I want to use. So if I roll like a 4 like I just did, which I'm gonna cheat and say that didn't count because I just wanted to show you what the dice looked like. If I roll a 4, that means I have to use 4 of the palettes, and then I have to see how many colors out of each palette I want to use. So I want to do an 8-sided die. I don't even have 8. Let's try again. Should I just do the 6? Okay, 2. We're doing 2. So I'm going to use 2 of the palettes. So now I'm going to roll it and see which 2. So we're just going to say in the stack that I have them in, it's actually really heavy. In the stack that I have them in right now, the one on top is 1 and the big one on the bottom is 7. Okay. So I'm going to use number 3, Subculture, okay. And number 7, the big one at the bottom. So let me take those out. We're gonna use Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills and this Morphe palette. Now, obviously, when I put these back in my basket, my makeup basket, they're not gonna be in the same order, so it's gonna be different every time. Okay, now I'm gonna roll for how many colors in each palette I wanna use. So I'm gonna take this out of the box. There are 14 shades in here, I believe. Yeah, 14 shades in this one. And then in this one, we have 35. Well, 34, because there's no black here. So I'm gonna do, I think just the 4-sided dice on this side, because I don't want to end up, like that could still get me 8 colors, and I have school today, so. I'm gonna do the 4. So I'm gonna use 1, and I'm gonna cheat, and I'm gonna say one of them is gonna be from here. And so then that means 3 from here, right? Oh wait, no, because I could just 2. So I'm gonna use 1 shade from here, 2 from here. Now let's see which ones I'm gonna be using. So there's 35, so I'm gonna take off that. And then what Mary Rose did is when she has a palette like this big, she does column and then she rolls again. So there's 7 columns, so I'm just gonna do the 8-sided die. Okay, 4. So it's gonna come from this column, and now I'm gonna roll a 6-sided die and see 1 through 5 which one I get. 4. So it was, which one was it? Was it 4? 1, 2, 3, 4? I can't remember. I think it's this one, which, okay, it's kind of dark, but we're gonna go with it. So I'm gonna use Halo from this palette, which when I did randomize my makeup on Saturday, I got that exact shade as well, which is crazy. My hands are so dirty just from holding that. Okay, so I'm doing 2 from this palette. So I'm gonna just do the 20-sided die and hope I don't get anything over 14. Does that make sense? I'm just gonna do it. Okay. 15. Let's roll again. I keep forgetting that I can quick roll. 2. Okay, so I'm gonna use the shade Dawn. That's pretty light. And I'm gonna roll it 1 more time. And number 12. Ooh, this green one. Okay, so I'm gonna make a look with Dawn, Untamed, and Halo. And I will come back to you with what my finished makeup looks like. Okay guys, this is the look that I came up with the colors I was given. I'm not obsessed, but I'm also not super mad about it. I am gonna cheat a little bit. This is just with the colors that were given. So the Dawn shade, which I can just show you, this like beige tan color, I put as a transition shade and it wasn't really showing up, but I also used it as just the shade on my lid. And then Untamed, I went in like my crease and outer corner, and it looks very gray, so not super happy with that one. I feel like it would look better with a more like green look, like if I used it with Destiny and this shade Electric, which looks kind of gold, but it has like a green reflect. I feel like it would look better, but just on its own, with nothing in between Untamed and Dawn, it looks very gray. But it doesn't look hideous, it just doesn't look very good. And then the shade Halo from this Morphe palette I used as like a liner, this one right here. So it adds a little bit of shimmer to my eyes, but not really. But it does bring a little bit of color, I guess, since the other two are very muted. But I am going to go in and take this shade Cube right here, and I think I'm gonna, or do I want to do Electric? Maybe Electric would be good as well because it's green and it'll bring a little bit of that green out. So maybe I'll go in with Electric on my inner corner. I feel like this is kind of cheating, kind of not, since I was supposed to do 4 colors, I think, anyways. So I'm going to go in with Electric and I'm going to put it on my inner corner and use it as my inner corner highlight. I just feel like I need something there. Also, I'm sure you can tell I also put brow gel and mascara on now. I feel like it added just a pop of fun, and it does look a little green, matches my nails, and I think I'm gonna put on a Christmas sweater because it's December 1st. So I am going to quickly, oh, I also put lip oil on, but I'm going to quickly clean up my makeup area, which is literally just putting these palettes in my mirror back. I'm going to change my top, brush out my hair, and get ready to go to school today. Good morning. I made it to school. I can give you guys a fit check probably. This is the fit. I'm wearing these Old Navy jeans. They're my favorite. They fit so well. I think I wore this last year on the first day of Vlogmas on December 1st, but I got this at a yard sale actually. It's so cute. It's just a Christmas sweater and it fits me pretty well. I'm wearing these little gold hoops. I'm having like a reaction, I think, to them. It's only jewelry besides my wedding ring, Apple Watch. And then I'm wearing these little slip-on shoes that I got from Costco. Today is Monday, and on Mondays we have early out for the students. Not for staff, obviously. So I was also a little bit late to school this morning, just a little bit, because I forgot that I needed to make my coffee. So can't have a caffeine headache. But what I'm gonna do right now is check emails because I recently hit over 20 days in the same assignment. So now I'm eligible for benefits and for being placed on the salary schedule. So I sent all my documents and I'm waiting to see what else I need to send. So I'm gonna check my email specifically for that. But I also have a meeting this morning, so I'm gonna get prepared for that as well. So yeah, I don't know how much of me you will see at school today. So far I'm not covering, which if you watched my last video, I had to cover quite a bit, but things have changed a little bit in my role here, so I shouldn't be covering as much. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna check some emails, I'm gonna do some work stuff, and then I'll probably go to my meeting soon after. So happy Monday. It's noon and I'm gonna take my lunch right now. I have this crust off, Uncrustable. It's not an Uncrustable, but whatever this brand is from Costco, and they're actually really good. 11 grams of protein. Even though I haven't pushed in to support students today, it has been a very busy day. And it's going to be a very busy week, to be honest. In my role here at this school, they're moving towards more progress monitoring. So right now, if I'm honest, there was no template to go off of from the previous teacher, so there's nothing to build off of. They did send me, the people that I'm working with at the district level did send me a checklist, progress monitoring type template thing that I could like go off of. And so I'm basically taking that as well as some inspiration from another ELD teacher in the district, and I'm creating my own. But it is taking a lot of work because not only do I have to input like all of my students' data, I feel like I'm reinventing the wheel, but it has been very helpful, I will say, to have the somewhat template as well as the inspiration that I asked for today. So I'm going in and I'm doing that, and I would like to have it ready to go by next week, so that way I can share it at our meeting and say like, hey, this is what I did. But I'm like teaching myself how to use Google Sheets right now. So yeah, I'm kind of just working on the formatting right now, and then I'll go in and add all of my students. But I basically have to do this for all 4 domains: reading, speaking, listening, and writing, and for all 6 grade levels. So it's a lot, but it's kind of satisfying to me to like make spreadsheets and stuff. It's just gonna take a long time, but luckily today that's all I'm doing. Hi guys, I am home now. It's 4:30. I went to the bathroom and that's really all I've done. But I called my parents while I was at work and asked if they can come and pick me up before we go to dinner, which I don't think I told you guys this, but today is my brother's 20th birthday, so we're going out to eat. And I asked them if they could pick me up on their way there, and they said yes, but they're gonna be leaving like really soon. And by really soon they meant like immediately when I got home. So they're on their way here already, even though we're not going to. No, go lay down. No, sit. Okay, they're actually here already. So I'm gonna grab my bag and then we're gonna go have dinner. What are you painting?
First, I'm gonna do a picture of
Okay,
it.
look it.
We're gonna go. I can
No,
do
careful, hold it like
to
this.
you.
Oh, okay.
I can do it to
Like
you.
this. Hold it like this. Hi.
Say cheese.
Cheese. Take a picture of mommy. Show mommy.
Mama
It's
said,
recording already. Just talk to mommy. Hold it. You're making a video. You're making a video. Look it. Mommy's on there.
Look at my lemonade.
say cheese.
Wow. Cheese, mommy. Okay. Let's show them your picture.
I want to see my picture.
Let's show them your painting. Look at Bea's painting.
Tell them what you're painting, Bea.
What are you painting?
Depends on how you're feeling. Your stomach is something.
Wow. We're at Bob's.
Or the critters, whatever you want to call them.
Bye bye, Robot.
Anything else for you?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Izzy. Happy birthday to you.
Yay! Thank you.
Did you hear that, Bea?
Did you hear that?
I'm gonna see it.
Oh, no, yum. All right, guys, I'm home now. I don't know how much footage I got at the restaurant, honestly. My sister got some clips for me, but I ended up picking up some leftovers, or not leftovers. I ordered a to-go meal for Ryan, so there should be, actually I haven't even looked. I'm not even gonna look, it's tied up, but I ordered him a bacon chicken ranch wrap. I am going to, it's 8:30, so I am going to get ready for bed and I'm gonna edit this video, this Vlogmas day. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that there was enough entertainment for you, and if it wasn't, then you can check back tomorrow. So if this is your first time seeing me and you liked this video, or you're watching up until this point, my cats will be the death of me. Why does this look crooked? Redo. If you're watching up to this point, it probably means that you liked me enough to continue watching. So you should subscribe if you haven't already. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, like I said, subscribe. If you have anything to comment, please do. I love interacting with your comments. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 2. Bye.